Paul McKenna for PT Boxing. Yeah, Tony Bellew, how are you? It's okay.
Hi, lad, long time no see.
Yeah, long time.
How have you been?
Good, yeah, good. Happy to be back. Seeing you our coach today, first time I've seen Dave in years as well, but didn't recognise me at first.
Coach looks well. I know, lad, I had to look twice to be fair. Headband looks well, lad.
It's alright, doesn't it?
It's alright. What do you want to know?
Fucking nothing, mate. You tell me. Obviously, here Saturday night for this rematch. Yeah. Josh Warrington gives him a chance to get revenge on these Mexicans who are coming over and just fucking upsetting the apple cart all the time.
They're a different gravy, these boys. They can fight, they can punch. The game, they're hungry. It's a proper make or break fight. Well, I don't want to say make or break. It's a defining fight of Josh Warrington's career. This is loses this. It's a really tough place to come back. But I wouldn't say it's the end because his resume suggests it's not the end. He wins over the likes of Frampton, Selby, Galahad. It shows it's not the end. There's a way back, but it's a long road back. So, you know, he needs to get this one done and dusted, and hopefully he can. But you know, I just see a bit of a bumpy road in this fight.
Yeah.
I do think Lara will hit him again at some point in the fight, but I just think this time he's aware of it. It's not going to be a shock. He knows it. Like he knows he can be hit by him. Yeah. And it's how he reacts to him that'll be the biggest defining factor in the fight. I think he'll ride it out and he'll box his way to a decision win. But do not be surprised if this fella does it again. Yeah. Don't be surprised because he's dangerous, he's live. He's got a bit of a bee in his bonnet as well. He's fuming because he won.
Yeah.
He's not happy, so I don't know how it'll go, but that's the truth about it. I edge towards Josh Warrington, but I wouldn't be shocked, lad, if it was repeat.
In terms of people you know quite well on the card, obviously I know you're close to a few of the fighters on here. Speaking to Dave earlier about Opie Price, I know you're a big admirer of Opie. I've seen you talk him up, and I said to Dave, people who are sort of in boxing know what they're on about seem to have really good things to say about him, and he said that's because it's right, you know what I mean, what he sees in the gym.
He's quality, mate. Reminds me so much of Luke Campbell in
his
days. Yeah, it's just quality from top to bottom. The way he goes about it, his approach, his willingness and eagerness to fight undefeated fighters so early in his career, his willingness and eagerness to fight quality opposition. I think this is his 6th pro fight.
He's 5-0 at the minute, yeah.
So mate, he's just gone from strength to strength. Last time he goes out and gives a bit of experience against the 5-0 kid who came to fight and put it on him. So he was really good that night, last time out, but
it was only a few weeks ago, obviously, back out already on Saturday.
But this one is a little bit different, you know, a little bit of a derby. He's an Ingle, or I don't know if he's still with the Ingles or he's a former Ingle kid.
Yeah, I don't think he is anymore, no.
But he was a former Ingle fighter, so you know that adds a little bit of awkwardness to the game. But 16-1, mate, you can't look up your nose at that. So it's an hard fight for him, but it's one I think that he'll do well in and he'll shine. So he's just got to go out there and show how good he can be again.
Who, with yourself, who is it that you manage now? I know you've got Jazza, Luke Willis as well, who's coming up on the October. So have you got anyone else from?
As being the managers, I look at helping them.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So who do I like to help in the minutes? Thomas Whitaker. Well, you know what? I'm registered on the board as a manager with Jazza Dickens, Thomas Whitaker, Luke Willis, Craig Glover. I'm not missing anyone out. I'm showing punchy signs, aren't I? Already? I think that's it for now, mate. So yeah, I'm just looking to help them guys and get.
What's the situation like with them? Obviously, we know Luke Willis is fighting.
They're all good fighters. Luke Willis is fighting soon. Thomas Whitaker will be out soon again as well.
I've seen him in the gym today with Callum and Buddy McGirt as well. Yeah. That's a bit of teaching from him, won't do any harm with it.
What Callum can pass on to him, you know, is you can't put a price on it, and what Buddy McGirt will teach him as well is fantastic. So just in there, be around these people, learn all the time, stay on the job, and just keep saying that. As I say to all the fighters who I'm with, it's a way of life. This isn't a sport, this isn't a hobby, it isn't even a business, it's a way of life. Live the life and you will bear the fruits at the end, mate.
Well, I was speaking to Luke Willis when I seen him at the press conference for the Bill Smith Fowler, and he was saying obviously people don't see the other side to boxing where you've got to work a full-time job, and you know, until you've done enough to where you can to stay off. And he said that whoever he works with or whatever's given the time off for him to give it his all at this camp, and it's a big fight for him. So people don't see that side, though, do they, Tom?
Huge fight for Luke Willis. This kid's game as they come, so he's got to be on his A game, and he's got a job to do, mate. So as we said when I first took this fight for him, you know, you've got a chance to shine, go out there and do it, and that's what he's got to do, mate. This kid's dangerous. Ryland Charlton can fight, can punch, but he's got to go in there, mate, and just get the job done. Box him, use your brain, use what you're good at, use your legs, use your feet, make a miss. It's a fight that he can look $1 million in, but it's a fight that if he switches off for a second, he can blow.
Okay, last question, Tony, because I know you need to go do some stuff with the zone. What do you make of your old pal Delboy, back obviously with Dave, for the second time?
I think it's a clever move, it's a wise move. You need a teacher. Dave Caldwell is one of very few teachers left in this country, so it's a good, clever, wise move. Upcoming fight with Joseph Parker again soon as well, so fingers crossed it all works out, and I'll be there looking for him to do well, mate.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for your time, Tony.